Okay, and Ellie Francisco. Officer, you want to go to the other microphone, please? All right. So tell her she's charged with not having a seatbelt on, and if there's anything she wants to tell me about that.
Para agarrarlo, porque me tiene agarrado el acelerador.
She was driving, Your Honor, and her cell phone fell on the floor. So she bent over to get it, and that's the reason she undid her seatbelt.
Oh, really? Ask her if she thought about pulling off to the side of the road.
Sí, pero como estaba de frente al semáforo adelante, no podía doblar.
She said yes, but since she was in front of a traffic light, she couldn't turn off.
She's also charged with not having her license with her, so she did not produce a valid license to the operator, to the police
Sin
officer.
licencia.
La licencia se me quedó en otro abrigo que tenía puesto, en un bolsillo.
Okay, she didn't have her a seatbelt with her. It was in her bag.
She didn't have her handbag with her?
It was in her jacket, but it wasn't with the. It wasn't in her car.
Okay. Officer, I want to congratulate you. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Your Honor.
How many languages do you speak?
English, Spanish, and my Portuguese is pretty good, and Cape Verdean Creole, sir, a little bit.
Oh, where'd you learn to do that?
I studied Spanish in other countries.
Oh, really?
When I was graduating college. Creole, I am half Cape Verdean. My wife, she's full Cape Verdean, so she speaks fluent, so I learned from her. And then Portuguese, I also traveled to study Portuguese, Your Honor.
I think that's really reflects very well on the Providence Police Department. I really do, because, you know, we know that the Hispanic population is very large in the city of Providence, and police officer pulls over someone and they don't understand English, and he doesn't understand whatever they're speaking, you know, he or she. It really can cause, you know, issues sometimes. You know,
Yes, sir.
so, but I just think you're a credit to the police department. Really, I thank you for coming in and helping us.
Thank you,
with this.
Your Honor.
Okay, well, once they put the statute states that if someone is charged with not producing a driver's license, the statute specifically states that if they produce it, once they come to court, that the court shall dismiss the case. So, since she produced it, that case is going to be dismissed.
Okay.
Inspector Heaton, how many languages do you speak?
I barely speak one, Your Honor.
One.
I do have a former wife that speaks one that Officer Brito speaks, but I think I only got 6 or 7 words out of
Are you familiar with
Out of
Officer?
that one. They weren't very good.
Are you familiar with Officer Brito?
very much so.
Yeah, tell us something about him.
He's a good man. A few years, time less than I do. Right from day one, I remember working with him a few times. Very personable, very smart. He's a good guy.
He doesn't realize it, but since he volunteered today, you know, they say in the Army, never volunteer.
He's in big trouble now. He's going to
So-
be pulled in all the time.
So we know he's in the bullpen now, so we know that whenever we need some help, we're going to go to the right-hander, you know, bring the right-hander in. And that's Officer Brito.
Yes, sir.
Well, officer, since you volunteered to, I'm going to ask you, Ms. Francisco has an unblemished driving record, and she now has one charge remaining, and that is no seatbelt. You have a recommendation on that?
Yeah, I think, I spoke with her briefly outside. A very nice young lady, was very concerned and worried about coming in today. I said, don't worry, they will help you out the best they can. But I think whatever you can do for her.
Oh, I can do a lot of things. I can charge her a double fine. I could have her come back and have a full-blown trial. I mean, I could do a whole bunch of things. I know what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
I understand what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
She has a good driving record, which indicates to me, you know, that she's a pretty careful driver. Ask her if she has any children.
3.
3, sir.
3? How old?
¿Cuántos años tiene?
11, 2 años y medio y 11 meses.
11 months. ¿Y la otra?
11 meses.
In 11 months.
11 months. Oh. Tell her that I'm going to dismiss the case, but the deal is that she's going to make sure those kids all wear a seatbelt when they're in the car.
Sí, siempre.
He said yes, always.
Always, all right. Tell her she can spend the money on the kids rather than pay the fine, okay?
Okay, usted puede gastar el dinero en sus niños.
Gracias.
She said thank you.
She's getting teary-eyed.
Está llorando.
No, estoy nerviosa.
She says she's very nervous.
All right. Tell her not to be nervous, that she won the case, she's free to go.
Usted ganó el caso. No te
Gracias.
preocupes. Okay.
All right, good luck.
Buena suerte.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you. You did a great job.
Yes, Your Honor. You're welcome. Okay.